I put in my part segment into that, and I think that's a great moment to do it. I don't know if I'll keep the bra in, but maybe. But I honestly, I won the medal. I had to put the medal on, right? Defense plus 20% seal mute. I mean, that's not bad. I mean, it's only an iron medal, but still, it's like stat-wise, it's pretty decent. For me, it's enough just having recovered my medal. Phantom Thief Beast capture is a national and guild-wide problem. You shouldn't let yourself be too bothered by it. I reckon we can get the ingredients done as well. Because all we need to do now is get the tender poultry, bird eggs, we have the eyeballs, and that's it. We just need to get 5 poultry and however many eggs we need to get as well. Which I should be able to get in the market. But yes, as Sparkles mentioned, Yoriko, there is literally nothing for you to worry about when it comes to making a poor choice in that game. The only thing that is a poor choice in Baldur's Gate 3 is letting Gale die. And him not being your bestie. You wouldn't kill Gale, would you? Would you? Oh wow, actually that cleaver that's pretty big. I mean, it's less movement and less speed, but it is a lot more damage. No. No. Do you have what I need? Yes, you do. Okay, no, I'm going to have to beat up some monsters for it. Unless you have what I need. Do you have special eggs? Oh, what should tonight's dish be, I wonder? I decided before tonight's special offers start. No, you don't have anything I could do. But you do have that tomato though. That's kind of cute. I guess we'll head west. West seems to be the best way for us to go right now. Because that at least covers 2 stories right at the moment. We've got to go like a special monster. As well as also go find our little princess. While also beating up monsters. You're going to have an egg. I know I still don't feel bad. I still skip a lot of the combat when it encounters and stuff. The one encounter which I had a lot of, I definitely edited down except for boss fights, is the fight I have where I have a gate with me, and it's like when we're fighting the elites units when we have him. Not in the lighthouse, but I think the second time you have him with you, and where I got my ass absolutely fucking handed to me. That was not a fun time. It was not a fun time at all. Memories though. I just like, why are they doing so much damage? You're just like, well, they are elite troops. Shut up. And where I've just left off in the current last part of what I'm editing, which is part 37, is we have Tita. Tita is the best, of course she is, every time, all the day, every day. It's where it finished a gate being poisoned. So it was that encounter as well. And that encounter was nasty. But it also pretty much skipped almost everything when it came to the librarian. So I'm like, fuck it, I don't care. I'm skipping it. Fuck. Alright, get Estelle up. Just so that she doesn't instantly die again.
rematch?
If anything, all of these actually could do the XP, so it's pretty good for me to do this. It's time for a bit of a grinding montage. Yeah, now, I've actually been thinking and pondering is like, what I might do is I'll still have this on days when I have the energy at the moment. Obviously, outside of whenever we're doing our Baldur's Gate 3 thingy. But on the days where I'm feeling tired from, like, say, work, I could have one of my JRPGs that has voice acting in it. So I don't have to worry about voice acting yet, and we can just enjoy it. Obviously, I'll still be interacting and stuff, but I won't need to pull out all the stops. So that covers the Final Fantasy VII Remake and maybe the Tales of Arise, which is not being touched for a while yet. You scour every square inch of this chest's empty innards just to find any scrap of treasure you missed. I don't have the desire at the moment still. Yeah. It's smart. Apart from at the moment where I'm making sure I get my hour of star railing every day. Like tomorrow evening, I might just do a load of star rail. I don't know, because it's reset. There's enough for me to do in it. So yeah, I want my stellar jades. Damn it. we need our topaz fund. Wow, it's more jades for food. Let's be honest. I wonder if that's what they're doing it. Nah. Obviously not. Exactly. Bang bing bang bing bong bang bang bing bong bing bong bong bing bong bing bing bong. Plasma wave. Wow, that's a new one. Good luck. She's getting herself some of the big spells at the moment. Oh, Estelle, please, no. Live! Live, you fool! I had a feeling that was gonna happen. Okay, just please keep Estelle healed. I can't believe how much damage these guys do to you. That is quite a bit of damage, really. I still love the idea of having, as a incentive on the subathon. I really need to plan that sort of thing, though, at some point. I could even do it next if I wanted to, of, like, the new game plus of Persona 5, where maybe not only do we have Ryuji as a teammate, as one of the goals, but also maybe even have another goal of we name the main character Ryuji as well. So everything is Ryuji. Because I fucking hate that character. It's not that the character itself is just like horrible. It's just he's so boring compared to everyone else. Dun 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 dun. Oh, this is no good. It's not hitting everybody. Go for it. Instantly dead. Let's go. Yeah, no. I know you mentioned it as well. I know that the DLC's arrived as well. The thing is, the problem is yes, I agree with that. The only thing that's the problem is Persona 3 Remake comes out like February. Like we have a release date for that now. The main issue with with that game is, unfortunately, is that it costs a fucking arm and a leg. Like, not even kidding. Like, the actual base game price for Persona 3 Remake is £60. Now, considering I'm not really looking to go out of my way to buy a load of games this year, it's kind of like, okay, that's not terrible. And I say that very loosely in a way. And I definitely want to play it. And I know for a fact, even if I spend that 60, it's going to be worth it, because the amount of game that's going to be in there is insane. Hey, review is that way. I said we'll go once we've got some time. Come on.
Right, you did. Still, we've come this far. We might as well, right? Estelle, maybe we shouldn't push our luck. Aw, but you want to visit too, right, sweetie? Oh, sure, but...
Alright, just drop it, will you? We're going back.
Something's fishy here. Guess he really doesn't want to go, doesn't want us to meet his little sister. Did I get the wrong idea about something? Huh? No, it's nothing. Come on, Estelle, let's go catch it over gates, okay?
Oh, I'm glad I consider that a bonus scene. That was actually kind of sweet. And yeah, I know it'll be long after I complete that as well. I know it is. But considering, like, due to the nature of Persona games, yes, we'll probably be doing a New Game Plus of it almost immediately afterwards. We're going to know how much fun I'm having with it, which I probably will anyway, straight away, because they always put in the extra bosses and other stuff on a New Game Plus. So, yeah. So we're talking at least potentially 2 playthroughs of that. Let's be real. Plus, as I think Chili mentioned it as well, just because the actual sort of like exclusivity is like what, 3 or 4 months, that doesn't necessarily mean the PC version will be out by then either. We could still be waiting a while, but I'm also sort of somewhat future-proofing just in case because of Final Fantasy 16. But that's a game which I probably won't be buying immediately, because that I feel like will be more likely will need optimizing than... Not to say that Persona 3 won't need optimizing, but considering Persona 3 is a turn-based game, and let's be real, even if you didn't know the fact that I fucking love Persona, Persona 3 was my first Persona game, and I absolutely adore that game. There is no creature on this earth that is going to stop me from playing that game, unless something happens to me. But like so yeah, like I know Rini asked me earlier like what games I'm looking forward to in the rest of this year and then next year, and I'm like, I don't really know, because like, once again, let's be real, my backlog is so big. I don't have time to look forward to other games. Are you kidding me? There's no time for that. But you're not wrong in the sense of obviously doing remake when we actually know when Rebirth is coming to PC. Like, it looks really fucking good, does Rebirth. And they promised, what is it, 100 hours of content for Rebirth? So, yeah. The only issue is that they'll be competing with themselves because of the Final Fantasy 14 expansion, Dawn Trail, whatever it is.
Piece of cake.
They're like, God, it sounds bad, but right now I'm really not factoring that in. I'm really not. So I've got the gummy eyeball. I've got 19 of those. Tender Poultry's still at 5, which does not help. Why can I get Tender Poultry? I thought that would be something I could buy from a vendor. We'll see how like we all feel and stuff like that as well nearer the time with the expansion. Essentially, if you plant a seed and can't come back to water it, you might be able to grow a potato or something. Like, I'm still intrigued with the Fall Guys crossover event that's coming up. But it feels like that's going to be like a single gimmick and then that's it. I know we're getting another event as well, like another dynamic dungeon, wherever it is, the variant dungeon, sorry, in 6.5. That'll probably be 6.55. But yeah, like, I'm almost be like, yeah, I might as well just wait till then, because then at least there's more stuff to do. Kate Sith actually looks like somebody you wouldn't say no to having in your team. Let's put it that way. Unlike in the original 7. I was also thinking of playing the original Final Fantasy 7 before touching, you know, them. But then I thought, yeah, that's probably a little crazy. That's probably a little crazy. Da, bam bam bing bong bing bong bing bong bing bing. I fucking love the original Final Fantasy 7. Hey, you know what? This is how bad my sort of like pessimism and anxiety was back in the day when I was like worried about what other people thought. I stopped doing a Final Fantasy 7 playthrough because I thought people didn't care enough for it. I did start it. I got as far as getting to the church where Ares is, and then I just like, yeah, I see no one cares about this, so I'm just gonna like, I stopped it.
Care for a rematch?
That was also during the period where I was like, yeah, I need to keep playing Warframe all the time. So, please, can I have some tender poultry? I would like it. I just want to know what the whole segue is about, and honestly, see a lot of the gold saucer. I really hope they put the Moogle sex game in before, you know, just for Chili and me. Which one is it? This one. Oh, really? CubeCon Birmingham in February will be 2 days. Day 1 will be about Final Fantasy 14, but they announced today that day 2 will be all about the release of Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth. Oh, yeah, but it's a player run event, right? Which is why it just makes me feel that's a bit of a strange one. I mean, it's not a bad thing if it is. I'm just like, oh, okay. Well, maybe they're actually working together. Oh, there is going to be something like that. Tender. Okay. That looks like it's in the Sky Bandit Stronghold. Okay. I'll be able to get it. Oh, yeah. That's what I was just thinking, like, you would think there's something like that. They would want to announce it through more official channels, is what I mean. But maybe Square are actually, with this new CEO, are actually learning that sometimes fan events can be the better thing, because it's like, hey, all these people who are here are literally fans of the Final Fantasy franchise. Maybe it's a good idea to announce it here rather than somewhere else. I'd like to think maybe they're learning. Like, for example, Blizzard. You'd think Blizzard would know not to announce a mobile game at their own convention. But they did. So, yeah. But they're a terrible example, so let's not talk about those. They have said nothing about it at the moment to do with their NFT again. Like, we know that they have, like, you know, they did start it, and we saw a little bit of it and not more. So, yeah. They've been very quiet on that front. An ancient retumblance, but something's off about it, almost like it's scared. It should be scared. We're here to kick its fucking ass. They should never have had it as an end note type thing. They never should have done that. That was the problem. It should not have been the final announcement for the fucking the con. That was just the worst choice. Oh no. A single crest. Yeah. Oh wait, that's also a single. Phantom Pain. I hope this works. Don't move. Don't move from there. What have they done now, apart from what they were still doing before? I mean, do I want to know? Yeah, go her, and then have Estelle. Now go for it.
Come on, everyone.
Ooh! Oh, that was... I didn't even realize it was times 10 there. Holy shit, that was a lot of damage. That's the thing though. This, once again, I said it's what happened with G-Shade is the will, any form of goodwill is gone. And of course now, I mean, it was always the case, but now the news is getting out that like the guy who put it forward was the ex-CEO of EA. It's all making sense. They've done fucked up. What are you afraid? I mean, apart from being afraid of us. I wonder if all the monsters we're going to fight like these are going to be afraid. Huh. Storytelling. Bam, 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 bam. Honestly, Unreal 5 looks pretty fucking ballers anyway, so what can you say? Nice. That's a good heal.
Take him down.
I guess they just weren't making enough money from the Unity store. It's the indie scene which I'm feeling is going to be crippled a lot by this, in all honesty. I really do. But we are victorious! Hooray! Oh, sure, just take it. My name's Eric, by the way. I bet asking my name never even crossed your mind. Did it? No, it didn't really, Eric, if I'm completely honest. But, cool story, bro. Cool story, bro. I don't feel guilty.
Scary.
You know the chest is empty, but it has served you well. Instead of opening it, you give it a gentle pat on the head. Man, this chest has just been... God damn you. You really have been the champion that we deserve. I would have this feeling that I have not actually been in the category all this time. But hey, you know what? If that's not the case, that's okay. It means I was getting some more watch hours in the honkers, right? I think there will be literal fucking riots if the person who wins the 6K is someone who has used viewbots.
Piece of cake.
Because that will completely negate anyone's desire to do future events or try to compete in future events with that sort of thing on the line. Because Rini was mentioning earlier how there's a massive U-bot like surge going on at the moment in Star Rail. And I'm like, yeah, there probably is.
Piece of cake.
Honestly, what they should have done was not just give incentives to people who are streaming it, but to viewers as well. That would be lovely. Money is money, I guess, but still. Oh no. I mean, they're spending God knows how much money to boost themselves. Ah, so much XP. We still have a child to find upon this place as well. 200 Earth Scepter if I'll take it. Ah! I feel that chest. There's nothing in this chest, but sometimes it's good to pretend. Also, if you haven't seen the recent clip of Zuin, which I posted in Discord, by all means, you really should do. It's fucking hilarious. She messed up big time. In her tired state. Hello, good work making it all the way out here. Lately, there have been a number of powerful monsters on the roads, making them dangerous. Feel free to use the post facilities to get some rest. Well, I didn't find a dead student on the route, so I guess she wasn't there. She's probably somewhere around here. Have you guys seen a student? Norman got a letter to the new mayor, Ruin. Not sure about turning Ruin into a tourist spot, but he's promised to not totally neglect the harbour. But they say, I guess balance is important. Yeah, I was going to read this over dinner, but well, I got something to burn right through it. There's not much to do for fun here at a posting like this. You tend to blow through that sort of thing. Anyway, here, might as well share, right? At this point, the only pleasure left to us is Officer Sarosa's cooking. He always says, oh, it's just a hobby. Very seriously, a pro. Lately, he's had some time and has been in the kitchen a lot. I was very surprised that Amalfi and the rest of the intelligence division were bold enough for one more attack. But with their defeat, the threat of insurrection within the kingdom has truly ended at last. We men of the border garrison can finally sleep at the just for once. Fuck yeah. I'm not to be as alert recently. Glad we can finally return to business as normal. I finally had time to cook yet. This will lead to ruin. Got enough to be getting on without heading to the other region. Let's turn back. We have a child to find. There she is. Arrgh, arrgh.
Phew, glad I managed to get this far. Oh, but I can't stay here forever. I've got to figure out some way to get back to Genus or... Aha! That's really Felicity. I'll admit, I didn't think she'd make it this far on her own.
I'm an academy student. But thing as well, I literally have been loving it where I finally get like a nailed down what I want a Gates voice to be, where I'm like, that doesn't sound like the voice I give him normally. And there's the voice I give him. I'm guessing that's the runaway we're looking for.
Yeah. Oh, you are? Hi, it's been a while. I guess it has. Anyway, it's only hit me just now. Oh, yes, hello, it has. Since we last met at the academy. Yes. Hello, Felicity. What, Chloe, you're here too? What on earth brings all of you out here? If I can, I'd like to ask you something. We're dealing with an emergency and we'd like your cooperation. My cooperation? With what exactly? It's not hard or anything. We just need you to come with us. Back to Bose. Felicity? You, I knew it. Let me guess, you're Rainer's hired thugs now. Thugs? I'd kind of like to not be compared to surly guys with clubs, thanks. Yes, really.
It's literally calling the future queen of Liberl a thug. Now hang on, miss. Figure that school would have taught this lesson. Braces are sworn to neutrality in conflicts, where no one's thugs and no one's operatives.
Yes, I know what you are, in theory. But trust me, I know how the world really works. Regardless of pretty words, you intend to drag me back by force, don't you?
You try to flee the dangerous wilderness on your own? We may have to. Yes. This ain't a battle last for us either. Please, just cooperate and come with us.
Stay back, you! Any closer and I'll scream! Felicity, just calm down a second. It's okay. We're not going to do anything.
Yeah, exactly. I was afraid this would go down.
Kate, you back off too. Let me handle this. May I present to you Tita? Look how adorable she is. Now come with us, Felicity. Okay, Felicity, listen. We are here to take you into protective custody, yes. And look, I can totally sympathise with you hating this marriage thing. Oh, certainly, that's unforgivable in and of itself. The real problem, though, is Raina. Wait, I'm sorry, what do you mean? She betrayed me utterly. We were supposed to be making a little tourist trip out to Bose, see the markets, say hello to Mayor Mabel. I've stopped by Bose briefly before, but never had a chance to really see it. So you can imagine how excited I was to make the trip. But then as soon as we arrive, what do I find but an arranged marriage waiting for me like a snake pit? Raina had been deceiving me from the very start. Now I see. It sounds like you guys have had problems for a while. But look, doesn't that make it even more important to go back? You should meet Raina and tell her how you really feel. No, that's impossible. I never ever want to see Raina again. Not making much progress here.
Hey, come on. How long are we gonna play around? She ain't gonna come willingly. We're gonna have to be bastards about this.
I really would rather it not come to that. Give me just a bit longer here. I'm gonna try the hard sell. Okay, Felicity? You really won't go back to town? Absolutely not. As long as Raina and that arranged marriage are waiting for me, I never intend to set foot in Bose again. I see. Well, all I have to say then is...
You really are a coward, Felicity.
You really are a coward, Felicity. I'm a what? Did you just call me coward? Yeah, I did. And how am I a coward? Explain yourself! Well, you've been listing off a whole bunch of reasons for a while now. But the real reason you don't want to go back is because you're scared of the marriage meeting, right? I am not scared! Then why not just go back to Bose and confront it? You seem dead set on making the wedding meeting out to be purely Raina's fault. But looking at the facts, there's no way she did all this because she wanted to. Think about her position. This can't possibly be just her fault. Well, and yet you're latching onto her as an excuse to keep running away. We all run into stuff we hate in life. You don't want to risk being forced into marriage. I don't want to drag you back to Bose for it. But if we all just try to run away from it, sooner or later, it catches up to us. I think Raina knew you tried to run from this. That's why she felt she had to lie. Yes, I know that. Okay, yes, you're entirely right. That's why I'm so angry at Raina. Huh? Raina always spends so much time being nice to me, flattering me, but when it comes down to it, she couldn't be honest to me about this of all things. Aren't real friends supposed to trust one another? Well, Estelle, isn't that what friends are supposed to do? Answer me! Is what I'm saying wrong? Felicity. Whoa, Felicity, wait a second. I'd like a second too, you know. Actually answer.
Yeah, now I get it. Got a lot more than just an objection to an arranged marriage in this. Aren't you taking it out on the wrong person, though?
You're right. Estelle isn't the one who needs my venom. I need to save this anger for Raina. Wait, so you'll go back with us? You sure? Yes. I do feel a little more clear-headed now that I've managed to spit all that out. For now, let's go back to Bose. I need to let Raina know how much she hurt me. Phew, thank goodness. I'm glad this ended up somewhat well at any rate. No, I'm alright, and Estelle has a point. I can't just run from this. I need to confront what's being forced on me and let everyone know what I think. That's the spirit. Sorry, I know I was kind of playing hardball there for a while. No, I should be the one to apologise. I know that you know the answer to that question already, Estelle. Let us be off then, everyone. After all, I will need your escort on the way home. Yeah, leave it to us.
Let's get this show on the road then.
Oh wow, it just traveled me straight back. But hello there, Zero. Sorry, I'm not ignoring. Ah, mistress, I am glad to see you are well.
As am I. We've been waiting. Raina, let me be clear on one thing. I still haven't even remotely forgiven you. Yes, I'm well aware. We can, however, discuss that later. Yeah, I suppose we can. This isn't something we can do in 5 or 10 minutes. Well then, lead the mistress to her seat. Of course. Mistress Felicity. Felicity, please, this way. All right. I'm sorry I put you guys through so much trouble. No, trust us. We understand. Good luck in there, okay? I'll see you back at school, Felicity. Yeah, see you there. Bye, everyone. You performed well, Braces. In the place of my lord, allow me to offer our gratitude for your efforts. It may not be much, but this is a token of our thanks. Please take it.
Oh my.
Yeah, thanks. Well, that's the job settled, for better or worse, but, Raina, are you okay? Your relationship with Felicity kind of seems to be, you know, a wreck. This is all for Felicity's sake. It is the fate of we servants to be hated by those we serve. Oh, Raina. Haven't you ever considered that Felicity doesn't think that way? I don't understand what you mean. Felicity thought you was a friend, okay? Like, it's really obvious. If she thought your role was to be hated, I think that's where you two slipped away from each other. Maybe it's a little big-headed of me to be saying all this, though. No, it is something worth thinking about. I believe Felicity and I will need to sit down and talk for a while, after all. However, for now, if you'll pardon me... Oh yeah, good luck. I'll see you at school too, Raina. Farewell. Well, that's another tempest waiting to rage in a teapot. I kind of hope they can rebuild their relationship, but man... It is all rather dire, isn't it?
I know how you feel, but this is as far as it goes for us. The rest it's gotta be up to them.